Hey everyone, my name is Emily.
My name is Amanda. Welcome to our channel, Gale Force Twins.
What are we doing today?
Today we're going lobstering.
Today we are going lobstering. You guys recently saw our Boston lobsters. This time we're going for our Florida Keys Spiny
Lobster. We're super excited. We have Captain Cam with us. He actually jumped in the water already. He didn't even get a chance to be introduced to all of you. There we have Captain Cam. He's looking for the lobsters. Today, Emily's gonna be getting in the water, Cam's gonna be in the water. I'm actually coming off of an ear infection, which is kind of sad and sucks. I mean, I might get in the water, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to dive. So I'm here for moral support. I'm here to film. I'm here to make sure the lobsters are kept company in the live well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and let's get to it.
Remember last time I had Pooh Bear socks when we were diving the Sombrero Reef Lighthouse. This time I have neoprene socks. These are my neoprene socks.
What's the brand?
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
I prefer the neoprene socks for these fins because the fins are... I prefer the neoprene socks with these fins because they're a little bit bigger, so the sock fills the fin out more. And if the fins are tight, then I go with regular socks like my Pooh Bear socks. You guys will have to watch that video. We'll put it in the description box. We were snorkeling Sombrero Reef Lighthouse. This is my weight belt, and I only recommend wearing a belt if you're a strong swimmer or if you are comfortable in the water. But I literally have 2 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds, and it's quick release. So if I ever end up in a situation, all I gotta do is pull on it, and it comes off. This helps basically counterbalance your buoyancy, so it's easier to get down to the bottom. Don't wear a belt if you don't have fins. That's something else I feel like I should say.
Check out these fins. We got some really long fins. Cam literally caught a lobster in like 0.25 seconds before we were even ready and geared up. And he put the lobster right here. He measured it, but he wanted me to double check it because sometimes when you're in the water, it's a little tough to tell. There he goes.
Hopefully you guys saw that little grouper. It was so cute in the rocks with all the lobsters in there. You can see the little tentacles sticking out of the lobsters. All those lobsters were not keepers. They're too small. So we're gonna go to another spot further back. Hopefully there'll be bigger keeper lobsters there. We'll see. You guys will see. Let's go.
So the way this works is I'm driving the boat, obviously very carefully, and I'm towing Emily and Cam behind the boat, and they're gonna hold onto that rope and they're gonna look for the lobsters. Obviously it's something that has to be done very carefully because you don't want to hurt your divers, you don't want to drown them as you drag them through the water. But it is a very effective way to look for lobsters if you're in a new area and you're trying to look. So the 2 more holding onto that rope. They're being towed by me. The boat is in gear. I only have 1 motor in gear. I could probably put 2 and I know they're strong swimmers. But if you do this, just be careful. And the way this works is Cam just let go of the rope and dove down. I watched him do that. So that tells me he sees something. He saw a lobster. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to circle back around and give him a chance to, I'm just going to circle Emily and Cam as the 2 of them are looking for their lobsters on that hole.
ready? So we're gonna go between the eye sockets, but like on the shell. See that?
And you get the good shot.
There you go.
There you go.
And if his carapace is inside the gauge, he is too small.
So just like this, you see how this has room to slide? If he were a keeper, it would probably fit here and his body or his carapace would not fit inside the gauge. It would stick outside the gauge. But he fits inside the gauge. He is not a keeper lobster. Current is ripping.
It is ripping.
You ready?
Ready.
Give him a toss. Oop, backwards they go. They swim backwards. Emily and Cam found a big hole or a big coral rock. I'm honestly not quite sure what it is because I'm not the one in the water looking for it. But as you can see, the current is ripping. There's got to be like 4 knots of current out here. They're having a tough time swimming up against it. So what I did is I anchored right next to the hole, so if they get tired, they can swim back. I got a rope behind the boat. They can grab on and pull themselves in if they need to. Also, if you're ever in this situation, for some reason the current's ripping, there's a flat right here. If they swam sideways to that flat, they could stand. But we got strong swimmers. We're good. They're doing great. Let me see it. Bring it to the boat.
He looks like a keeper.
Is it a keeper, Emily? Do we have a keeper lobster? You can do it. I know that current's strong. Wow, that looks like a big guy.
Thank you.
That, my friends, is a keeper lobster. I can already tell you that just from looking at his body, the size of him. Nice work, Emily. Good job. Are you gonna go catch another one or take a break?
Well, I don't really know.
See that? He got away. He went into another hole, and then I looked down and he swam out of the hole, and then I went and got him. We have 1 keeper lobster crawling on the deck. 2 keeper lobsters crawling on the deck. These guys are big. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a keeper looks like. We got our keeper lobster, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a keeper lobster looks like with the gauge. So let's get up close. Can we see this, Emily? If you can see, I'm sticking the gauge right here between the eyes, and the body fits, or the carapace does not fit inside the gauge. So this is a keeper lobster. You guys have to keep them whole and intact until you're back at the dock. So we just throw them in the live well.
Check this out, you guys. A way to know that this is a female lobster is because you see she has these extra pinchers in here. See those pinchers in there, Amanda?
Right there. Yep. Those are the extra pinchers.
Now, if she was egg bearing, we would not be allowed to keep her. She would be released. But she has no eggs, so she's gonna become dinner.
We got another one. Lobster on the deck. Good thing he's a keeper. Winner, winner, lobster dinner. I can already tell you that looks like a keeper. 1 keeper lobster going in the well. 2 keeper lobsters going in the well. I think they found the honey hole. Is it a keeper?
Let's trade.
Let's trade. 3rd keeper lobster going in the well. Even though I have an ear infection today and that's why I'm staying on the boat, it is smart to have somebody on the boat at all times, because like a day like today, the current is ripping, so at any point, if either one of them can't make it back to the boat, I can go and get them. So it's smart and safe to have somebody on the boat. Also, I can double check their measuring with my gauge. Sometimes they're in the water, it's a little bit hard to tell if they're a keeper, if it's rough or there's a lot of current, so they can give me the lobster and I can double check them. Emily caught another lobster, Cam caught another lobster. We got another boat passing us by, which is why it's really important to have your dive flags up and have someone on the boat paying attention. I was able to make sure Emily and Cam were okay and this boat didn't run them over. Let me see your lobster, please.
I'm exhausted. Guys, the current is ripping. Like, I have to swim up ahead of the spot, take a breath, start to drift back, and then dive down. Like, we are working so hard for our dinner, it's not even funny. Are you guys ready? Check this out, look what I've done already.
We already did 3 lobster tails and it's time to do the last and final 4th keeper lobster. You're gonna take 2 hands. You ready for this? Go
2
for
hands.
it. We are choosing to do the lobster tails. You can do the whole body if you like, but we really just prefer the tails. Beautiful! Just like that, look at that. We got a lobster tail. Now we gotta poop it.
Yep, we gotta get the poop out.
Actually, you might be able to pull it out. Sometimes you can pull it. Ooh.
See if it doesn't break. It broke.
Oh man.
Well, we got half of it out.
Half of it. Gotta get the other half.
We're gonna break off the antenna. There we go. You ready?
Yep.
We're going to devein. Need a better grip. We're gonna devein our lobster tail.
There you go. Got it?
There we go.
There you go.
There's the poop.
Toss the whole thing over.
Look how delicious this is gonna be.
We have dinner!
I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. We are about to go cook these lobster tails. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. It helps us out a lot. Smash the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Follow Gale Force Twins on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.